channel. My name is Brittany and I make homemaking videos here on YouTube. Instead of going trick-or-treating this year, I thought that we would do a Halloween party for the kiddos. So we're just going to have our parents over and they can play some games and we'll bake some treats. That way they can have some fun and celebrate Halloween, but we're not going door to door. I know that people have come up with some safer ways to do trick-or-treating, but early on in the month, we weren't really sure as to what would happen. And I just said, hey, let's just set the expectation now that we're not going out trick-or-treating and that we're going to have this little party. And then we don't have to disappoint them if that can't happen later on. We already know, we can have the party. I just need to make sure that the house is picked up. If you guys are interested in seeing what we do for that Halloween party, be sure to follow me over on Instagram. I'm going to post things in my stories as they happen. I'm going to have a lot of Thanksgiving and Christmas videos coming out soon for you guys. Everything from decorating, cleaning, planning, and even some cooking and baking. So I know you guys won't want to miss out on those videos. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, that way you don't miss out. And let's just get into it. I don't have a lot of time, I need to get going. So this is supposed to be my kiddos' art area, but it's an absolute mess and just needs kind of tidied up so that it's not everywhere when we have people over.
Waiting for love, try to forget about you makes me restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do, it's hopeless to be holding on to you.
Actually a tip that my mother-in-law gave me, and I just hadn't even thought about it. I think it's such a cool thing for other moms, but what we do is inside this container is all of my son's schoolwork that he comes home with. At this point, he's only graded on participation, but I know in the future everything will be graded. So as soon as he comes home, he shows me his work, and then after I look at it, he brings it and he puts it in this container. That way, in the future, once it is graded, he's already in the habit of putting it in here. And so if there's ever a discrepancy on his report card where something shows up as not turned in, but he's pretty sure he did it, he's got this box right here that he can go through and be like, oh, there it is. And so he can take it to his teacher. That, I guess, had happened in the past to my husband, and so she came up with this system, and I just think it's brilliant because, I have seen the papers that teachers have to grade, and it's insane. I don't know how they keep track of all of it, so I would be shocked if in his 12 years of schooling, a mistake like that doesn't happen, because it's pretty nuts the amount of things that they have to keep track of. So we try and keep everything in here, that way, if it ever happens, he's prepared.
When I'm in this town, look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me. Nothing.
If you guys have young kiddos and are looking for a book about emotions, this book is awesome, especially for little boys. Oliver just thinks the monsters are cool and scary, and so he'll actually pay attention when I'm reading it, but it really helps them learn to identify what they're feeling. So now everything that is in here is all stuff that needs to go in the boys' room. So as I'm cleaning up around the house, if I find more of their things that belong upstairs, I'll just toss it in here. And once they get home, they can just take the whole thing up and put their things away.
Through my cigarette, city lights looking fun, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I can be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel
We just keep the dog's toys over there beside the couch. That way, when they want to play with them, they can reach them themselves. Right now with the puppy, it does get a little crazy because she pulls almost all of them out, but I like that she can get to them and entertain herself. I initially showed you guys that sock to ask if your kids will take their socks off and just leave them all over the house, because I'm constantly finding socks around the living room. However, you'll see this video took place over a couple of days, and I ended up not being able to finish filming on the last day because our new puppy found one of those socks and ate it. So we had to rush her to the vet to get the sock out. Thankfully, they were able to get it out pretty easily and she's totally fine. But I just couldn't believe it. It was literally the only thing on the floor that was not one of her toys that she could get to in that moment. And she just swallowed it whole, didn't even care. So I'm trying to break the kids' habit of just throwing their socks everywhere. You make me blind. Why do you have to be so beautiful? This is where I started cleaning on the second day, just picking back up after dinner. And Oliver got a hold of the salt after we were done eating, and he poured it all over the table and all over the floor. So I tried to make sure that you guys could actually see it, because I know sometimes it looks like you're cleaning things that are already clean, when in reality the camera just doesn't show how much stuff is everywhere. But like right where I'm standing is like piles upon piles of salt. I wish you were mine. And if I only could be there to hold you, it feels like I stop breathing when you're around. I'm in love. There's something about you. I wish you were mine. So many times I wanted to put my arms around you just to be close to you. And in my head, it's just you and I don't know why I feel this way. Now I'm in the corner and watching you smile, watching you smile. Now I can't get over you, I'm losing my mind. I just picked up a training cup for Lincoln, and I had to show it to you guys because I just think it's adorable. It's an open cup, and I guess that's supposed to be better for their teeth. So I thought we'd give it a try, and he really likes it. Even if it's just a play toy, it's been worth the money, because he just sits there and, you know, tries to get it in his mouth while we're eating. So if nothing else, it's occupying him. If you guys would like to see a video of my like 6 to 12 month must-haves, let me know in the comments below. All of the things that I wish I could tell you every time when you're passing me by. I fall in love. There's something about you. I wish you were mine. And if I only could be there to hold you, it feels like I stop breathing when you're around. I'm in love. There's something about you. I wish you
something about you, I wish you were mine. Feeling tired of sticking around while you were gone. You don't deny it. You took me for granted for too long. I followed you where the wind out. I fast for nothing for so long. I picked you up and tried again. It's time for me to go solo. You never cared about me, did ya? That's why it's hard to understand. Yeah, say what you wanna say. I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Do what you have to do, break the things around you, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. One desire to start again from what I've learned. I freeze off your fire, protect myself from getting burned. I followed you where the wind out. I fast for nothing for so long. I picked you up and tried again. It's time for me to go solo. You never cared about me, did ya? That's why it's hard to understand. Yeah, say what you wanna say. I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Do what you have to do, break the things around you, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. I followed you where the wind blew. Asked for nothing for so long. I picked you up and tried again. That's why it's hard to understand. Why it's hard to understand. Say what you wanna say. I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Do what you have to do, break the things around you, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Say what you wanna say. I wanna hear it, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Do what you have to do, break the things around you, but I don't understand why you're feeling so emotional. Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely, I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick.
I used to feel like only Barkeeper's Friend could really get this sink clean, and it still does better than anything else I've tried, but I just feel like no matter what I do, the sink is never completely clean. It's just stained that like orangish yellow color throughout the bottom. hopefully I can swap it out for a different sink pretty soon because it's driving me insane. I feel like if the sink doesn't look clean, then the whole kitchen just seems dirty, and no matter how many times I clean this thing, it still looks dirty. Alright guys, we are almost at the end of this video. After I finished in the kitchen, I decided to take a quick little break, and that is when Sabrina decided to eat the sock. So after all of that chaos, I knew I just needed to get the job done, and I didn't really have time to pull out all of the filming stuff. So all I did was clean up in the dining room, just putting everything back on the table. And then I cleaned our downstairs bathroom and hallway areas. I just like to have at least the entire first floor nice and clean before we have anyone over. I typically will have the kiddos clean up their room before people come, and usually our room is clean too. But with us trying to work on the bathroom, our room has been like the overflow area because we can't really utilize our bathroom. So it's just a bit of a mess right now, but I can't wait to get that done and share it with you guys. So if you enjoy this kind of cleaning motivation and homemaking videos, especially Christmas, I have a lot of Christmas videos coming up for you guys. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos weekly on Wednesdays at 9 a.m. I have a bonus video just about every week for the next month planned for you guys. I'm really excited to share all of this with you, and I will see you guys next week.
No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.